Hello. Well, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself today. I was supposed to be going out hiking with a group, but yeah, I kind of woke up a little bit later than I should have done. Not a problem because basically I was going to meet the group at a railway station about 20 minutes walk away. Is that right? Maybe a bit more than that, Mary. Come on, don't be silly. Yeah, that's a while, isn't it? No, it's actually probably um, at Goring by Sea anyway. I'm supposed to meet a group there and walk over round the long way round Highdown Hill, Clapham Woods, etc., down to back to Worthing. And yes, I would have walked, yeah, walked to Goring by Sea. Um, then it's like I got up and it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to get the train. Then I kind of got up and I pretty much sounds dramatic. I nearly fell over. I felt really dizzy, and I've had labyrinthitis in the past, which is kind of an infection of the inner ear, really, and it affects your balance and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I wonder actually. I had to make a decision and I was like and ahhing. It's like I really want to do this hike. I really want to be with people today. But I had to make the really heartbreaking decision. It's like no, I can't. I don't really want to put myself in the group in um, the position where it's like, oh, Mary's. Yeah, well, I was like, look drunk. I wasn't even drinking last night, even though it's a Friday night. I don't really drink very much anyway these days. Um, so I made the heartbreaking decision. I actually sent a text to the person who's leading it today. I'm so sorry. And oh, she sent me a really lovely message back. Oh, you will be missed. I think I have a presence in some of these groups, but anyway. But yeah, it would have been a really good hike. The weather's not brilliant. It's just wintry. That dark thick cloud, wintry, not the nice crisp summer's, well, winter's day, wintry. Um, but yeah, it's just like I couldn't really risk it, I suppose. And I mean, I'm feeling okay. In fact, I felt physically, yeah, I do feel fine. I don't feel like, oh my God, I've got the flu or anything. Mind you, I'm a woman, we don't get man flu and stuff, do we? We just battle through. Yeah, joke, okay. And some do, some don't, I guess. And so I'm sort of thinking what to do today. Now I've got a spare day. Um, I might, I do need to get some bits. I might walk up to Lions Farm. Um, so I was thinking like two things. Could walk through the town centre and just walk along the coast, but there could be so many people. It's a Saturday. I just need to be out in the open. I want to be up on the downs, really. That's why I'm just really, I just want to be with this group anyway. But um, yeah, one of those things, I suppose. So um, yeah, might walk up to the Lions Farm. So it's about half an hour, just under half an hour's walk. Um, and there is a footpath leading up to the downs at the back of that through Sompting Estate. So that is an option. Or I could get the bus somewhere, and walk up over the downs. Um, yeah, I just don't know. I do need to get out today though. Um, but at the moment, I am sitting in my bedroom at home in Worthing. Um, nice, yeah, I got my dream catcher there. It catches a few dreams, I tell you. Um, my calendar, which obviously it's December next month. Well, tomorrow. Oh dear, yeah, I'm not ill. I don't do well. And so yeah, it's I do need to get out today. It's just a shame I'm not with a group. But saying that, I am going out tomorrow. I'm going up to London with my two sisters, and we're seeing the ABBA thing. So that's going to be quite fun. We're going to meet up, have lunch first, and then go to Pudding Mill Lane. Travelling up with one of my sisters. The other sister comes from Hampshire. Well, will be coming from Hampshire. She's from Sussex, believe it or not. We're all from Sussex. So, and I've got some nice silver trousers I found in TK Maxx I think it was last month or a couple of months ago. So they're going to get they do fit. I have tried them on. They do fit. Um, so yeah, I mean it's ABBA after all. You know, you got to do something. I don't know what I'm going to wear for my top. Sort of looking at my wardrobe over there. My clothes are out. Yeah. So yeah, as I say, I am sitting in bed at the moment because it's the warmest place in my flat. I don't have central heating. I do have heaters dotted around, like wall heaters, electric heaters, but I don't like putting them on. I mean, yeah, I put them on for a bit, but they're so expensive. I can't have them on all the time. Obviously, I do put them on just to dry the air a little bit as well, because you don't want to open the windows a bit, and obviously it's going to let the cold air in. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. I think walk up to Lions Farm, get a few bits, and then maybe not walk. God, I sound really congested, but I'm not ill. I'm really not ill. But yeah, it'd be funny actually if I went up on the downs and I bumped into the group that I kind of, I should have been walking with today. Yeah, because it's Clapham Woods. I want to go to Clapham Woods. I can't even remember what I'm doing next weekend. I mean, because obviously Christmas is coming up, so I do have a few social commitments, shall we say, leading up to Christmas. And people I want to see, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. It's Christmas. Everyone goes through the same. Yeah, I just had a... because I'm still putting up my old videos on YouTube. I've got as far as the Chiltern trip that I did last year. In fact, I am kind of uploading one at the moment. It's like an evening in the shed, and it was a shed. It was a converted shed. It was a very nice glamping shed. And it's going to 19 minutes, 27, 28 seconds. They always seem to add a second up when it goes on YouTube for whatever reason. But it's really slow because I don't have Wi-Fi here at the moment. I might sort that out in a week, actually, because I need an upgrade, and I might just walk into the Vodafone shop at some point and do my upgrade. Might get just a SIM bundle. I'm happy with this phone. You know, I don't need a new phone every 2 years, really. This is fine. It's still charging okay. It's functioning absolutely fine. So I might this time just get the SIM. In that case, thing is with these phone companies, there's no loyalty. They're trying to attract new customers. They don't give a shit. Well, they do. It's only when you say, "Oh, I think I might go elsewhere." Suddenly it's like, "Oh no, we can offer you this. We can offer you that." You know, when they offer it anyway, you know, to keep you as a loyal customer. Because I've been with Vodafone for, oh my God, let me think. About 20 years. You know, yeah, I was still married when because I remember the palaver. Trying to change back to because I reverted back to my maiden name. I just trying to change from my married. This is what married women have to go through. It's bloody changing everything's name. It's such an outdated system, and it's just like someone phoned me. And another thing, you know, it's like, it's still that outdated thing. I mean, it's never been cool, you know. It's basically the whole idea that we're, you know, I'm not going to go into the feminist shit, but someone asked me, "Oh, what is your title?" You don't generally say that to a man unless they're a doctor or something. It's like it's just assumed it's Mr. With me, it's basically asking me, "Are you owned by a husband or are you owned by your father?" Well, you know, I'm divorced and my dad died when I was a child, so no one really. I own myself. But it's still like, Miss, is it Miss, Mrs. Ulmers? And it's like, well, why does it matter? You know, I'm a human being after all. So yeah, it's a bloody palaver. Yeah, and yes, you do have to be a woman to get this. It is, yeah, but you know, with the, how did I get into this? Yeah, you know, and that's another thing. It's like someone on one of my WhatsApp groups going on about, "Oh, I should have been born years and years ago because women don't appreciate my kind gestures." Yeah, we like kind gestures, just don't do it in a patronising way. Simple. treat us like human beings, open doors for us and stuff like that. I will also open a door. Well, I'll keep a door open, I hold a door open to you. I'm not going to slam it in your face, am I? Unless I don't like you. I know very few people I don't like on this planet. Anyway, obviously going off on a tangent, and I don't really want to be doing that because I want to be going outside, even though, yeah, it does look a bit wintry, snow-like. I wonder how cold it is outside, actually. Wrap up warm and head out up to the retail park and possibly over the hills. Yeah, so, and yeah, as I say, ABBA tomorrow. So we're going to be meeting up for lunch somewhere near Pudding Mill Lane. I can't think of anything that's near there. Because it's not that far from Stratford, but we don't really want to be walking too far because the show's at 1. And we want to obviously get there, it's 12:30 or something like that. We're meeting up, an hour early. We don't really be walking around trying to find something. I know there is actually a kind of a hotel, like the container. It's like a container park thing, next to the venue and the Pudding Mill Lane. So I love that, Pudding Mill Lane, because I did actually walk past Pudding Mill Lane, or I might have got a tube to Pudding Mill Lane when I was doing Capitol Ring, because it's kind of on that. I can't remember if it goes directly past or that was just the nearest station. I decided to go there, but yeah, so I do know that area, but I just can't remember how far. I'll look into it, actually. I know how to get to Pudding Mill Lane. I'm an ex-Londoner. So I did live in London on and off for over 30 years, so, I still know. But anyway, I'm going to get on and, go out, get some fresh air. Hopefully that I won't fall over. It's either, I say, oh, it's labyrinthitis. I don't feel too bad. I think I drink too much caffeine. Maybe that's all it is, on an empty stomach. And maybe that's what I did this morning. But I really just so I wasn't feeling ill. It was just like I didn't feel stable. Sometimes when you have a hangover, it's like that. But as I said, I didn't drink last night, and I've not had an alcohol for, gosh, I can't remember, a few weeks. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, right, I'm going to say goodbye now. It's 12.5 minutes. Oh my God, if I feel like I'm doing it's an evening in a B&B or something, and I'm doing a tray. I wish I was. So this Christmas, I have no idea what I'm going to do this Christmas. Oh, the woes of being living on your own, and I do have family, but I'm seeing 2 of them tomorrow. But they tend to do their own things, and and we did have an aunt who. She was always like, oh, I expect I'm going to be on my own for Christmas. She said, moan. I don't want to be her. I don't want to turn into her. So I tend to, it's like, right, okay, not their problem, is it? I've got to sort Christmas out on my own. So I don't know. I can't really, say it does cost quite a lot of money to do these trails. Because obviously you're staying somewhere every single night. I think, because I did it last year, I did it the year before, and obviously I did the Chilterns as well. Mind you, I did get a lot of money back from the Israel trip that I'd already paid for last year. So I basically paid for the Chilterns trip out of the hotel rooms that I wouldn't be paying in Israel, and the flights. So, and so I got hundreds of pounds back, and so I was able to finance that trip, absolutely no problem. But yeah, this year I can't really justify the expense. It's a shame, but I won't be doing one of those. I just sort of think, my next trail, when I saved, I got. I just can't think where that would be. Possibly like Pennines, Yorkshire Dales. What else haven't I done? There's so many. We're really, really lucky, actually. Got so many paths in this country. Just absolutely everything. Because I remember one trip that I went on. I can't remember where that was. I think that was a Cotswold Way. It's like there's Gustav Holst Way. You know, it's obviously some society has decided, yeah, it'd be a good idea. I don't know. I don't think he, maybe he was. I don't know, but Gustav Holst. Hang on a minute, that sounds a bit German. Maybe what is it? He's got connections, obviously in England. I'll have to look him up actually, because I know he did. Obviously, he did the planets. His most famous piece of work that he did, and so yeah, but you know, I can't imagine these. They were too busy writing music, or maybe they went out for walks, and it inspired them to write music. Who knows? But I can't imagine. It's like Gustav Holst, like doing a long walk, you know, over near the Cotswolds. So maybe, yeah, maybe it's just like places that he visited, and it's some society, some musical society, who they all also like hiking, have linked them up. I don't know, but obviously there are other lovely paths, but there are so many. But I want to do one of the big ones again, because I love doing Cumbria Way, Cotswolds, South Downs Way. Could do North Downs Way. I suppose that's fairly local. Yeah, now there's a thought. And then at the end, I know that there are two excuse me, there are two separate paths that it kind of divides. It's still not, you know, both of them are legitimately northbound. I wonder if it's like with the South Downs Way, because you get to Alfriston and it kind of splits into two. Now there's the hiker's route, which goes over Seven Sisters down to Eastbourne, and there's the horse riding and cyclist route that goes down a different way over Longman and stuff down to Eastbourne. So maybe it's like that. You know, it's just different terrains. Have to look into that. But yeah, maybe my next trip will be North Downs Way. Yeah, next year sometime. Yeah.